Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk through one of our community members' questions on how do I, or what are the different strategies to get high ticket clients who are willing to pay for a better and brighter life. And this community member, we'll just call her N. She says she needs, help building her coaching business. She's been helping people. She has some clients. But she wants to be able to quit her full-time job. And she says, I know my worth and I know I'm more than capable of charging 2,500 to $8,000 packages. I just need a good strategy and marketing that doesn't come off salesy to capture the high ticket clients that are willing to pay for a better and brighter life. So if I were to jump into N's business right now, here's exactly what I would tell her if she was face to face with me after looking at her website. So her website on the top, I'm not going to pull it up like I said, just for confidentiality purposes and not to put N on blast. It says transform your life starting today. Working with N for one-on-one coaching on motivation, relationships, and spiritual growth. And so this is very, very general. And generalists do not get paid as much as specialists. And I know this because my dad was a doctor in internal medicine. And he wanted to be an optometrist, but he couldn't get the residency. He said at the time, the area that he lived in was not very Indian friendly, and so he missed out on the residency, ended up becoming an internist. Okay, great. He moves to California, and his friends are cardiologists and pulmonologists and all these different kinds of specialists. Although my dad was a wonderful, like very skilled doctor, the unfortunate truth, it was as a generalist, he still did very well for himself, but it was not anything compared to the cardiologist because the specialization really matters. There's three different ways to have a specialization. So you can be general, right? So for me, I'd be like, online business owners get more clients. That's pretty general. Now, there are three ways that I can choose my specialization, and this gives me differentiation and it makes it more interesting. One way is I can make the person more specific. So I could say specifically, I help coaches that make over $100,000 scale to $1 million. That's what Talking More does. That is a specialized skill set. Not a lot of people know how to do that. And so that is one way to specialize. Number two, the other way to specialize is you could just take a problem that's specific. And this is what we did to really build our business in the beginning as we were conversion specialists. We help people take their appointments and convert them into sales, and then convert those people into advocates, and then, continue to increase customer retention, average client value, right? So we're sales specialists once people had leads. So we specifically focus on the problem, which was low closing percentage. The third way is the path, and this is how we're looking at specialization right now for us. It's like, how do we solve the problem? So if we're working with coaches to get more clients, the path that we're focusing on right now is using really, really simple Facebook ads. So that gives us a specialization, which attracts high-end clients. So high ticket clients typically are not going to pursue generalists because they really, really want speed, and speed requires specialization. Uh, the second thing is a specialization needs to address challenges that someone who is making a family income of over $200,000 has. And so sometimes we have coaches who are like, well, my specialization is in this thing, but it's a problem that's experienced by not high ticket clients. I don't know any other way to say that. And so if that is the challenge, right? Um, if we're looking at a problem, right, then our high ticket client has already passed that problem. They're not interested in that problem anymore. And just the concept of transforming your life starting today, it's just really, it's too vague. And so we would need to have a problem that matches the problem set of someone making over $200,000. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that these buyers are high trust. They do not throw their money around. Now, they will spend money on things that are really important to them, but they will seriously vet people before spending money. And I know this because I have many high ticket clients. There's two ways that this works. Number one, referral based on outcome. So if you end up coaching a few people in this type of target market and you help them to get great results, that will spread in their community because the high ticket community really likes results. The second way to get high ticket clients is to ungate your content so that they can vet you before they even meet you. And so N's website is like, learn more, book a call. A high ticket client is not going to book a call for transforming their life, right? They are going to watch a lot of content to see if you get them, if you understand their problem and can show competence and you can show speed. And so we need to have a way that people can consume, the high ticket clients can consume large amounts of content. At a basic level, we like to have Facebook groups so that you can message people. At a more advanced level, it would be something that is really a bingeable platform like YouTube or a podcast. The fourth thing is we can look at this idea of a $2,500 to $8,000 offer in two segments. We can have an entry level offer that's 2 to 3,000. And then we can have a premium back end offer that is in this $8,000 space. So, for example, in our business, our coaching program, our initial coaching program is $2,000. And we want to do this because we want to level the playing field and we want people to come in. What happens is the more high ticket clients see that and they're like, "Oh, that's a great deal. I'm going to hop on that." And then, we build that relationship with them and then we offer them premium services like our fast track program has additional one-on-one coaching inside of that to help with speed. It also has tech support and tech coaching in there. So that helps with speed and the high ticket clients like that. A good example of this is in January, we enrolled a client in our regular program for $2,000. We did the onboarding call. We talked to her. We upgraded her to one-on-one coaching, which over the course of a year is whatever, 12 times 2,500. So that's a pretty high ticket program and offer, and that's how that works. So having a core offer that everyone can go through, but a similar problem set, and then having either the next problem or a premium support offer as your as on that higher range. Your high ticket clients, they'll pay for people will pay for more support. Not every single person will pay for more support, but people will pay for more support, more access, more detail, more speed, all of that. And that goes in that level two program. Now, overall, this is how I would adjust N's business plan and offer. Then becomes the question of, okay, how do I attract these high ticket clients? And so whenever we're attracting clients, we have three things that we want to do. We need to really build out this client journey. So we need a specific way to get daily leads. So a daily lead rhythm. The second thing we need to do is have a weekly content rhythm that aligns with our offer. And then the third thing is we need to have monthly workshops and monthly conversion and so that we can continue to make offers for clients. Then we walk them through the plan we have made for them to get success, and we just repeat that over and over and optimize it. And so that's how I would take N's life coaching, pretty general life coaching business, and beef it up a little bit and get her to the point where she can charge between $2,500 and $8,000 and attract high ticket clients. So I hope this was helpful for you. Drop your takeaway. What's the one thing from this video or wherever you're listening to this that you are going to walk away with and think about or implement, or a shift that you made? If you'd like the notes for this particular video, just go ahead and put notes and we will get those over to you. And if you'd like the details on our next offer workshop where we can walk you through all of these things, then type workshop and we'll make sure to get you the details whenever that is running next. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this was helpful for you. Have an amazing day.